It's a great achievement. And her achievement is testimony to the work that it takes to be involved in sports. It's hard work, man. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are afraid of hard work. It's hard work as an athlete because you have to commit to training and being disciplined every day. And then you rely on people who are volunteers around you. People who are just doing it because they love it. And not everybody loves it. You know, and because they don't love it, they bad talk it. You know, and they do all kinds of evil things to distract you from it. But those who love it persevered and stayed the course with her. And her family has been there with her through thick and thin all these years. And today she has realized it, teaching all of us that if your family is with you, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. So we're happy with the messages that came through Laverne. We're happy with all what we have learned. And of course, as a Commonwealth Games Association, we continue to look at the lessons of Laverne to make it better for other athletes. Not necessarily easier, because we need to set standards, and you have to attain standards as you go along to get to the top. The top is not reached by ease in your way. The top is reached by striving and achieving standards. Every day you do something better. And so over the years, we've had a number of persons who have come through, who have served as chefs and coaches within this fraternity, and who have been able to provide the support to enable the success that we have today. And so we want to commend Laverne. It's her time. We want to congratulate her. We want every parent in St. Lucia to understand that through sports, you can achieve your goals. And from what we've seen, Laverne still has a belly of fire inside of her. And we just trust that she can continue to perform, and the good Lord can grant her the strength, the courage, and the health to be number one in the world. Not just the Commonwealth, but the world. And let me tell you, on the achievements that Laverne has had, Laverne has been able to become the number one athlete in high jump across the continent called the Americas. So from Canada down to Chile, she's number one. There's no one else to beat her. She's number one. Now, if you recall, during the time of slavery, the British Empire, there was something called the British Empire. And the British Empire was the countries, all the countries that the Queen and England represented. So we're talking about big countries like India and Pakistan. You understand? All the English-speaking countries across the globe and the whole of Africa. Laverne is number one there. Number one. Number one.
Your journey now starts. Japan 2020. Who would have thought from Babono to Entrepot Secondary School, you would have shown the world such talent that we have? I have three entities I will love to talk to. One, my fellow Lucian coaches. It's our time to take advantage of this golden opportunity to produce more Laverne Spencers, both male and female. Two, parents, play your role by knowing where your children are during and after school. And three, corporate St. Lucia, your increased support to produce our next generation of Lucian athletes is needed. Thanks, Dame Laverne Spencer. One love from Mr. Lubin.
Good afternoon, St. Lucia. Good afternoon, St. Lucia. Also a special greeting to all the children and all the people gathered here today. Thank you so much for turning out as you join me in celebrating what our tiny nation of St. Lucia has just achieved in Gold Coast, Australia, a Commonwealth gold medal. It is also very gratifying when one is recognized and praised for something he or she has achieved. But there is no feeling that can be compared to the experience of being celebrated or praised for something that you have achieved for your country. And that emotion, and that is the emotion I am experiencing at present. You see, for the better part of my almost 20 years of representing St. Lucia in the sport of track and field, the satisfaction of knowing that I can place my country on the world map through my achievements is something that has really motivated me. As I travel around the world, the question, where is St. Lucia, is one that I have had to answer many times. And that question is normally asked after I have defeated my opponents from the so-called big countries. Even when at times I have been criticized for not meeting your expectations, I have looked at it as you wanted me to be the best. And so I have used this criticism as a stepping stone in my quest to get to the top. And this has really paid off. Thank you so much for that. You see, there is no doubt in my mind that you St. Lucian people genuinely want our sportsmen and women to excel, to be the best, and to make our country proud.
Today, the National Youth Council alongside the Department of Youth and Sports, sponsored by Digicel, Flow, Bank of St. Lucia and the Castries City Council, were hosting Youth Festival 2018. The Youth Festival is a culmination of youth talent, art and business. Our festival is split into two parts. We have the first part, which is on-stage activity, where young persons would be coming to display their various talents, whether it is dance, drama, art, spoken word or singing. And we have a youth exhibition where many of our young entrepreneurs have come out to display their business, whether it is craft making or designing or photography. We have all our young entrepreneurs here today for us to display their talents. The Youth Council, while we were putting on this project together, some of the challenges we faced were to get the necessary funding to host the activity. Of course, we have been liaising with our corporate entities and also, like I said, Ministry of Youth Development to get the funding for this activity, but that has been our major issue to say. We truly appreciate and thank all our corporate entities and the government for liaising with us to bring forth this activity. We are very comfortable with what we've put on today. We know we did our best and we were given different elements. We were given tents via CCC, we were given tents via Digicel, we were given tents from Bank of St. Lucia. We also got funding from the ministry. So we're quite much satisfied with what we got here today and what we have put on for the public here today. On display here today, we have Ifani's Designs, we have She Naturals Caribbean, we have Ali, Makeup with Ali, we have Mind of Xavier. All of these are young brands. Also, we have Tizouk Bags and Heart of Anarchy. All these are young brands who are just coming up, young persons with businesses and entities. Also on stage, we have Ezra, Mighty and Servants, Toriel, Brandon Harding, and also a few other young persons around in the arts community to display their talents today.
Yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No. I get a good feeling, yeah.
Good morning, St. Lucia. Welcome to your morning soca size session. My name is Shani Victorine and I am a licensed soca size instructor, and I'm here with Vernal Flavian and Jayla Mendez, our soca size instructors as well. Soca size is an exhilarating Caribbean workout that combines aerobics and Caribbean dance to the sweet sound of Caribbean music. For this morning session, we're going to show you a quick warm-up routine to Patrice Roberts' Old and Grey. Are you ready? Yeah! All right, let's do this. So we're going to break down the moves, show you each move, run through it a bit, and then we're going to put it together with the music. Our first move is our pepper seed with the arms. So we start single, single, double, single, single, double. Let's do a few more. Double, double, double. All right. After that, our second move, we're stepping forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Okay, so we do 2 of those and then we wind. Then we repeat our forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. We bring the arms up, open and close, and then we chip back, 2, 3, 4, and forward, 2, 3, 4 again, back, 2, 3, 4, forward, 2, 3, 4. Then we repeat everything on the left side.
Love you so. Patrice again.
4, 3, single, single, double, and 4 more. Forward and back, and wind. Forward and back, and hands up. Tipping back, let's go. Hey, 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 forward. Pepper seed left side. Forward and back, and hands up, wind. Forward, hands up, chip, hey, till we all and grey, take it forward. Right side and out here on the road, I have not to answer shame. No shame. I'm showing off because you, yes, leave me, let me bloom. I have not to answer shame. No shame. Forward and back and wind. Forward and back and hands up. Take it back, guys. Hey. Oh, yes. Feeling it. Bring it forward. Take it back. And. Forward, forward. Wonderful. That was our routine for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it.
St. Lucia, I hope you're feeling pumped and full of energy because that was our Soca Size session for today. So you should be feeling sexy, sultry, strong. Should have got a little sweat on, and I hope you were not just sitting on the couch, but you got up and you got moving with us. That's what it's all about. And of course, we want you to make sure that you do something else or you repeat the routine. Don't just stop there. This is to encourage you to get into your own fitness routine, whatever it may be. And remember, every little counts. So even if it's just our Soca Size routine together, don't think that it's not enough. It is a start, and eventually you'll get something, tailor your own program. So everything counts. So remember that. Don't be too hard on yourselves. Now, it's always about family here on This Morning, and I feel like Mondays is the start of the week for us. It's a professional day, like you first day back at work or first day to work. It's almost like your brand new day at work. It feels like it's the first time. So our family at Hobby, this is some style inspiration for you this Monday morning, especially if you need a professional look. So as you can see, they're serving you up some really great looks and still keeping it affordable for you. Don't forget the sale is on. So that's some style inspiration this Monday morning. And if you don't have it, then you know where to go. But of course, got to shout out all of our friends at Hobbies because CC as well is a darling. They're always going to take care of you. So make sure you go check them out. Now, before we say goodbye, I have to say our morning greetings and blessings. So much love going out to Tristan because it was such a pleasure meeting you on Shoot, and happy to know that you're such a fan of This Morning. Not to mention a special good morning to all of our friends over at Events Company St. Lucia. So Yasmin, Lavelle, Wendy, good morning, my lovelies. Thank you as well for keeping it locked. And to everybody who is heading to work, heading to school, and you're watching This Morning, we're sending you all the good vibrations today. So we're going to have an amazing one. We're setting the tone for the week. So I feel like it's going to be amazing, and you know it's going to be amazing too. We'll see you tomorrow because it's going to be a terrific Tuesday together right here on This Morning.